For too long, Indigenous cultural and sacred items have been scattered around the world, far from their communities. More recently, people have become better aware of the significance of these items to their Indigenous communities. In several instances, this understanding has compelled their return. The CBSA understands the meaning of these items and is here to support their secure and respectful journey home.
Originally, when I heard about the canoe, it was from a chief in the community of Kahnawake. They had reached out to me in order to assist them with the rematriation of the canoe. The canoe originated in Kahnawake area around 1910. It was purchased by a man from Minnesota, and it was exported from Canada at that time. Since then, it's been in the possession of one man and his family. He had reached out to the Grand Chief of Kahnawake, letting them know that we have this canoe, my children don't want it any longer, and he'd like to donate it back to the community. Of course, they said yes, we would love to have it, and they contacted me in order to get that process rolling.
So we exchanged emails a couple times, then we finally spoke, and then as the days were getting closer, we spoke a couple more times, and then I let him know I'm leaving, I'm here, I'm an hour out. So I kept contact with him and it worked out. And even the other border guards they were all in awe. They came out, like we lifted the back of the U-Haul and everybody was like, oh my God, oh, that's so cool, that's so cool. So, and yeah, that's basically how we became friends.
Friends, exactly. Yeah, throughout the entire process, we maintained contact. He gave me the date when he was scheduled to go to Minnesota, and I knew I had to rush everything with the paperwork, make sure everything was in order. I made my way to the port of entry. I live a half an hour away from the port, so I went there in anticipation of his arrival. The port of entry was very helpful. Like he said, all the officers came out and they were in awe of this historic event, because that's what it was. It was historic, like 100-year-old plus canoe. We don't know how old it is. No. Like it could be 150 years or more.
The end story of that was actually bringing the canoe back to Kahnawake, where it can be preserved at our cultural center. And we are in the process of building a brand new museum, and it'll be proudly displayed there.
If you are working on repatriating or rematriating a cultural or sacred item and have questions about the journey across the border, please contact us using the email address shown on your screen.